Piece. The piece to the cars, the key to the treasure. Get rich with One Piece. Get rich with One Piece. Yo, we got Luffy and Zoro, the better the duo. Sanji and Usopp bring out the bankroll. Jekko Mariah, he rips your soul. Brook and Perona, they cold like a snow globe. Going through the stack like we looking for some crack. Taking y'all to class, man, you better know your math. Call the deck mather, cause he always running black. We don't need no power tools, we just bring the axe. Cause we bout to chop it up. TCG, level up. This is more than beginner's luck. Got so many ribs, they backing up. Rapping so cold, got the mains froze. Everybody know that the gang goes. Laws of the land don't make me repeat. We the next king. Getting rich with One Piece. Get rich with One Piece. The piece to the cars, the key to the treasure. Get rich with One Piece. 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 The piece to the cars, the key to the treasure. Get rich with One Piece. Get rich with One Piece. Yo, we got Luffy and Zoro, the better the duo. Sanji and Usopp bring out the bankroll. Jekko Mariah, he rips your soul. Brook and Perona, they cold like a snow globe. Going through the stack like we looking for some crack. Taking y'all to class, man, you better know your math. Call the deck mather, cause he always running black. We don't need no power tools, we just bring the axe. Cause we bout to chop it up. TCG, level up. This is more than beginner's luck. Got so many ribs, they backing up. Rapping so cold, got the mains froze. Everybody know that the gang goes. Laws of the land don't make me repeat. We the next king. Getting rich with One Piece. Get rich with One Piece. The piece to the cars, the key to the treasure. Get rich with One Piece. Get rich with One Piece.
Oh, crack.
Get rich with One Piece.
Oh, crack.
Get rich with One Piece.
Just imagine how rich we can be with 2 pieces. What is up, man? How's it going? Going pretty greatly amazing, I'm hoping. The kids, I thought you said it was just one of them. Multiple? They both tripping now? Um, ah, no bueno, senor. Well, that sucks, man. I hope you guys start to feel better. I know that you were saying that it was worse at night, so um, this is gonna be a quickie. I meant to say that in the title of the. They're all quickies now, shit. Um, I don't know. I just have a headache. I've had a headache all day. So I am trying to get this one done and then just sit down and not do shit for about an hour before I go to bed. So, um, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I did, and maybe we'll look at TCG Player for a minute. I don't know, but I did just create an order for. It's so tough parting with my cards, man. It really is. especially like the ones that I just got. But I know I say this all the time. I think about Future Eric, and I know Future Eric's gonna be appreciative. But oh, I don't have my Echo floor lamp on. I was wondering why it looked darker than normal. Yeah, there we go. That's more like it. But yeah, I just get a new card and I'm like, oh, I love looking at it. It looks amazing and awesome. But then I ship it off to freaking Beckett, and who knows how fucking long it's gonna be gone. Um, but yeah, I had some really good cards. I showed the Lee Sin yesterday, which the market price on it is 750, but on TCG Player there's only 4 listed, and the lowest one is $1,000. So we're calling that $1,000 card. So it just looks amazing. So I put that one, created an order for that one. I also created an order for the manga You'll Frighten Me event, and then one other one. It's a Divine Departure alternate art that I pulled a couple weeks ago. But I went ahead and got an order for those. I was gonna do the second to fastest one, which we get them back in like 15 days or something like that, 15 business days. But they mm, um they it's $80 per card, and I'm just like, because I was gonna just do the Lee Sin one, and that was like $120 by itself. And I'm like, I don't want to pay $120. I'm not in a rush for this card. I don't need to have it back. I'd like to have it back, but I don't really need to have it back. So I just took a step back and I did all 3, because I was just gonna send the other 2 via the middle, I guess the middle tier, which you get your card back in like 45 business days. Which, God, that seems so long. But I went ahead and sent all 3 of them, and it ended up being like 150 for all 3, as opposed to paying probably a 220 or something like that if I would have sent them in the 2 separate orders. So and again, I'm not in a rush to get the card back. Like, yeah, I'm anxious to get it back. I'm already sad that, and I haven't even sent it off yet. Like, I literally just did this 5 minutes ago, created the order. So I haven't sent it off yet or anything. The card is still, well, I got it packed up in its little envelope. But yeah, it'll hit the mail tomorrow. Hopefully it gets down to Beckett before the end of the week, and they can start on it whenever the hell they start on it, whenever they decide. But yeah, let's jump into it. I want to rest my face. And I needed to take a shower today, but I didn't. I'm not gonna lie. That's gonna be the first thing I do. No, maybe not the first thing I do. Maybe I'll have a meeting in the morning, so maybe after our meeting I'll take a shower. Oh wait, I won't do that. I don't do those types of things. I just work when we're supposed to be working. Maybe I'll take a shower before the night is over, because I do. Maybe I need one because my freaking head is hurting. My freaking head is hurting. So we got Riftbound. We got a couple of packs of Riftbound. Of course, I fucking just switched this thing up. Give me 1 second. I literally just fucking checked this thing. I literally just fucking checked it before I put it up there. This fucking stupid ass thing. God. I need to see if that's better. Yeah, it's not aimed correctly, but alright. So, anyways, I have a couple of packs of Riftbound here, and then we'll do a couple of One Piece, of course. So these packs all come from the champion decks. So they're kind of like the starter decks from One Piece, but they're obviously Riftbound, and they have booster packs in them. So I bought these, so I do have some of the starter decks that are, you know, in my collection, in my permanent collection. But these that I bought purposefully to open the booster packs in them, and then I'll probably try and sell the starter deck that comes in them, because people will buy those because I don't need them. People will buy those. Obviously, you know, you take about $10 off because you're taking the pack, or you're taking the booster pack out of it, but people still want them, so we'll do that. All right, let's start off with the Spirit Forged. Forged full of spirit. Man, I've been on kind of a hot streak. I don't want to jinx myself, but I have been on kind of a hot streak over the past like week or two. Not every day, but you know, we gotten some really good hits. All right, let's see. Royal Guard. Combat Chef. This guy is just a freaking vibe, right? He's 5'5". Weapon Master. Oh, so he's just a Weapon Master. Okay, that's not bad. Ancient Warmonger. This card just looks amazing. Pretty sure I needed one more of these. Ooh, a Brutalizer. I don't know if I have many of these. I know I have at least one, but this is a really good equipment. So it's a 2-cost unit, or excuse me, 2-cost gear. I guess 2-cost equipment is more correct, but both of those are correct. If this was attached to me this turn, I have an additional +2. So the first time it's attached, so something like this, it's really good to like obviously move it back and forth between people, because you get that bonus. You get that +2 bonus, right? So for two cost, you get +3 the turn that it was attached. Warmogs. Okay, man, we got some good gear here. When I conquer, buff me. So not too bad. Not too bad. You get to buff a character. And then we get a cloth armor. Hey, I'm thinking that there's something in here that has to do with some gear, because we got quite a few gear pieces in here. I think we got like a Serrated Dirk or Hextech Drinker earlier too. We got those two. Yeah, Dorn's Blade, I mean. Okay, we got a Dorn's Blade. That's not a gear, is it? No. Then we get this cloth armor. All right. Ooh, a Fizz. Very nice. This card is it's awesome. Fizz is one of my favorite characters in the actual game, in the League of Legends game. And he is extremely powerful. He is like one of the most popular cards right now because of how good he is. So 3 cost, 3 might, 1 power unit. He's actually a champion unit. So when you play me, you may play a spell from your trash with energy cost no more than 3, ignoring its energy cost. Recycle that spell after you play it. So I see people play this all the time, and the way they do it, it recycles like a very good spell card from their trash, and it's very, very popular. I think I'm gonna look at it. It's been like the second most popular card on TCG Player for. Let me see what it is right now. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's the 6th most popular. So it's been very high all day long. All right. What's next? Ooh, Hextech Anomaly. I don't think this is a new one. This is a card that I do not have. All right, so it's a 3 might, 1 power gear with reaction. So pay any amount of power to add that much energy. Okay, this is not a bad card, because like there's a lot of other ways, because in my head I'm sitting here thinking like, okay, how does that make any sense? You're just basically playing power to you're recycling your power, or excuse me, you're recycling your runes for the power, and trying to add that much energy, so it'd be a wash, right? But no, there's other ways, like gold. There's effects from characters, or excuse me, like legends, units, other gear. There's a lot of different ways that you can get power. And I'm assuming what you're doing is like you're using those temporary pieces to ramp your to ramp your board. So very good. Very nice. That is not bad. Had a couple of good things in it. Okay. Brutalizer. Okay, I think those are the only ones that I knew. Okay, so that came out of a champion deck. These two also came out of one. So that first one was Spirit Forge. These two are Origin. You know, I'm obsessed with Origin lately because it's been hitting. All right, I got a massive hit. I got an absolute massive hit on. It's so funny because like I think I mentioned this yesterday when I was telling the story about me opening it, but you know, I look and I just kind of I see that it's the alternate one, and I'm pumped already. I'm pumped that it's the alternate. And then I examine it a little bit more, and then I see like the signature across the leg, and you don't want to get too excited because you have to confirm because there's already been times where I'm like, oh, I think this is this other card, and it's not. It's just a regular one, which whatever, it's still fine, but um I looked and I confirmed. I was like, this is the signature. Bam, this is the signature card. Then I was just like, I was super ecstatic. All right. Salvage, very nice. Okay, I needed this for whatever reason. I sold all my salvages. It's an uncommon card and it's going for like $6. It's just a very, very good card. It's a spell. Kill a gear, draw one. Gear is becoming very, very important in the game right now because equipment just, and when I mean equipment, it's the things that can attach to characters. This wasn't a thing in the first set. So in Origins, this wasn't a thing to be able to actually attach the equipment to characters. Second set, it is a thing. So now, now cards that get rid of gear, very important. So yeah, that card is going for like, it's an uncommon, it's going for like $5 or $6. It's craziness. Eclipse Herald, Lecturing Yordle, Hollow, Soul Gorger. What does this do? 8 costs. I know I've had this one multiple times, but let's see. 8 costs, 5 might, 2 power. When you play me, you may play a unit from your trash, ignoring its energy cost. You must still pay its power cost. Okay, so that's a very very good ability. Yeah, especially if there's a massive creature in your trash. Ooh, Sora, Arsona. This card was, I saw this card put some work in one of the matches that I was watching over the weekend. But while I'm at a battlefield, ready for friendly runes at the end of your turn, like crazy. Like it gave a lot of power to the person that was using it because they got to exhaust all their runes, at the end of their turn. But then they were able to. Add some additional. Where is this supposed to be going? Oh yeah, the salvage. I need that. They were able to restand some runes at the end. Okay, Pouty Poro, Stupefy. Okay, Kennen Barrage. Okay, Windswept Helock, Fading Memories, Sunlit Guardian, Ava Achiever. I think I have one of these, but not many because this one doesn't look familiar. 5/4. When I attack, you pay 1 power to play a card with hidden from your hand here, ignoring its cost. Albus Ferros. That was not as great as I was hoping from some, from packs that we got from boosters or from boxes, but whatever. That first pack that we opened for Spirit Forge was actually pretty good. Let's see. Oh, and I don't know how I got this lucky, but I swear sometimes like the universe just speaks, right? And I was I don't know what the hell I was supposed to do. I think I was about to play a game of the sim on my computer or whatever. I think I was about to play that, and I was I was I, for whatever reason it hit me. It was like, let me check Hot Topic to see, if they have anything, right? If they have anything for One Piece or whatever. And I get on Hot Topic. I just Google Hot Topic like I typically do. Go to their site and then I just search One Piece. And then packs of OP-14 popped up. What's up, Koi? Packs of OP-14 popped up, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Why do they have packs of OP-14? And so I look and I'm like, okay, they're probably going to be sold out. And they were selling them. They were selling them immediately. So I just freaked out kind of. I was messing up. But they limited you to 5 per order. And so I ordered 6 times in a row. I was like, bam, 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 bam. I hurried up and put in 6 orders. I maxed out each order 5, put in all my information. I was just going to keep going until they stopped me. And I got to 6 before it, because after I did 4 orders, when I went back in there, they had like a little symbol saying that they were low stock or something like that. And so I put in 2 more orders, and then like 5 minutes later, I got emails. So I was getting an email for each of the orders that I put in. And then about 5 minutes after my last 2 orders, I got emails for those saying that those orders had been canceled. So I'm assuming that those didn't make it through. But unless any other shenanigans happen as far as like my orders are concerned, I was able to order 20 total packs, blisters of OP-14. So it's okay, it's a lot of money going towards it, but whatever. I probably could have spent the same amount of money because they sell their packs for like $10 a piece, and it's $9.90. But yeah, they and wasn't even signed in. It was a fucking shit show because I know how fast those things go. Like I said, I'm in the middle of placing these orders, and it canceled some of my orders because people were ordering the goddamn things. So, Mr. One Isho. I got some OP-14 around here. So those should be coming in about a week or so. I've gotten so used to opening my packs like this because I'm, displaying them for y'all. Like it feels weird to open the packs any other way, to like go through them. So this is how I do, like when I'm opening my packs by myself, I open them like this. I'm just like, I can't. Come on. Perrona. That's not bad. But I open my packs, like display wise. Where did I get these? I got these from, I got these from this event that I was at. All right. What we got here? So we have just 8 rares. Come on, man. Give me a super rare or something. Monkey D. Luffy. Shaka and Tail. And 1 more pack. Uno más Paco. Kid for fun. Wah. Well, that sucks. I jinxed myself. We ain't getting through this one, babe. We're gonna open one more. This will be our last pack. One more Spirit Forge, Bushwhack, Lonely Porro. I actually saw somebody using that Lonely Porro. Punch First, probably the most popular card that I saw being ran in the orange decks this whole weekend. It's a very good card. One cost, 2 power, which is a hefty price. After watching these tournaments or whatever, I realized how much of a price the power costs are. Like I was like, man, you just get as much you just get as much runes as you want and blah blah blah. But this sets you back one turn. Like it sets you back an entire turn when you use this card, right? And that's just 2. Right? When something's 3, it sets you back greater than a turn, right? So yeah, it's a very important thing that you have to play around, and you have to understand, when to use cards that have power, because it really can set you back if you're just nonstop using your power. You go down to 0 runes and you have to start over. All right, Forgotten Monument. Death Grip, that card looks freaking dope. So reaction, kill a friendly unit to give plus might equal to its, plus equal to its might to another friendly unit this turn. Okay, that's not bad. It's not bad. Simian Ancestor, when you play me, or when you buff me, ready me. Temptation. Azir, champion unit. I don't think I have this Azir yet. Very nice. So 6 cost, 6 might, 1 power. Action. So you rest, or excuse me, so cost 1 calm power for action. Choose a unit you control. Move me to its location and it to my original location. Okay, so it swaps with something. If it's equipped, you may attach one of its equipment to me. Use only once per turn. Okay, so yeah, this is definitely something that oh yeah, so I see you can like go in potentially and then switch with something that's like at your base or something like that. So you get to move him twice per turn basically. Ooh, we get a Ornn, which we did have I think this is the second Ornn that we have. So Legends, they're like the leaders. So he's green, blue with reaction. Add 1 power. Use only to play gear. Or use gear abilities. Okay. Tight. And then a Chaos Rune. Alrighty then. I think most of these will be, all these will be. Where are you, you nincompoop? I'll have to look through those. I don't feel like looking through them right now, figuring it out, which ones I will need and which ones I'll will be bulk. Yes, I do not want to look at TCG Player. So yeah, so quick one. Yeah, I needed a quick one today. So thank you guys for watching. I will potentially be back tomorrow. We'll see. I don't want to promise you. I don't want to make any promises, but potentially we'll be back tomorrow. I was supposed to go to a tournament today, but it was like 41 minutes away. And I'm just like, I don't fucking feel like driving 40 minutes, playing 3 to 4 hours of the game, and then having to drive 40 minutes back when I'm done. Like, I did not feel like doing that shit today. So I was like, fuck that. I'm not going to do it. There is one tomorrow. It's a little bit closer, not by much, but it's a few minutes closer, and I'll probably end up going to that one. Wednesday, there's nothing. Thursday, thank God, one of the closer places to me is having one, so I don't have to drive to fucking BFE. But so tomorrow and Thursday I'll probably be doing those tournaments. But yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate it, and I will see ya.